I want to talk to you today not about changing your whole life overnight, but about taking small steps every single day. You see, greatness isn't born in a moment. It's built in the daily decisions, in the quiet hours, in the unseen commitments. There are 10 areas in your life that if you commit to improving them daily, even by 1%, your future will look nothing like your past. These aren't abstract ideas. These are choices. These are habits. These are steps that draw you closer to the person you were created to be. Let's walk through them together. One by one, your relationship with God. Start your day in quiet. Not with noise, not with news, but with truth. Speak honestly in prayer. Read something sacred. Listen for wisdom. You were not made to carry everything on your own. Strength, clarity, peace. They begin when you pause to reconnect with your source. Don't just go through the day. Grow through the day with God. Your thoughts, your mind is a battlefield. Every day you're told you're not enough, not smart enough, not fast enough, not fast enough. But you must fight those lies with truth. Renew your mind. Speak kindly to yourself. Read things that stretch your thinking. Write down what you're grateful for, because your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. Your words have weight. Every sentence you speak either builds or breaks. Be intentional. Compliment more. Gossip less. Speak life, not bitterness. Even when you're hurting, choose kindness, because your words are seeds, and every seed grows into something. The world doesn't need louder voices. It needs wiser ones. Your character integrity isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Do the right thing when no one's watching. Keep your promises. Be faithful in the small things, because what you do in secret shapes who you become in public. God doesn't bless perfection. He blesses progress built on purpose. Your health, your body is a gift. It's not about six packs or selfies. It's about energy. It's about stewardship. Move your body, drink water, get rest. Eat what fuels you. You cannot fulfill your calling if you're always running on empty. Honor the vessel, and the vessel will carry the vision. Your relationships, you were never meant to walk alone. Nurture your friendships. Apologize quickly. Forgive freely. Love generously. Call your parents. Hold your spouse's hand. Look into your children's eyes. People are not interruptions. They're the point. Not because it honors the one because it honors the one who gave you the ability. Because it does this. Don't just close watching, but dependable, be excellent. Not because it honors the one who gave you. You don't work for man. You work with purpose. Excellence isn't a gift. It's a choice made every single day. Your time is the most precious thing you own. Use it wisely. Don't waste it on things that drain you or distract you from your mission. Plan your day. Protect your priorities. Say no to what doesn't fit your calling, because every minute wasted is a moment of destiny delayed. Your finances, money is a tool, not a God, not a goal. Budget it, save it, give it. Learn how to manage it before it starts managing you. Even if you don't have much, you can honor what you have. You don't need more money, you need more wisdom with your money. God blesses hands that steward well, not those that only desire wealth. Your faith in the future every day, you must renew your hope. Not blind optimism, but faith. Believe that the best is yet to come. Speak that over your day. Expect growth. Expect miracles. Expect healing. Even when you can't see it yet, walk like it's already on the way. Faith doesn't deny reality. It declares God is bigger than it. My friend, if you take time each day to improve just these 10 areas, even in small ways, you will look back in a year and be shocked at how far you've come. You don't need a new life. You need a new daily habit. You don't need a miracle. You need momentum, and it starts with today. So wake up tomorrow with purpose. Commit to the 10. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep growing, because the life you were created for is built one faithful day at a time. Improving your relationship with God every day is the foundation of a purposeful and peace-filled life. It's not about religion, rituals, or rigid routines. It's about connection, real, personal, and alive. Every day brings with it new battles, new decisions, and new distractions. And without anchoring yourself in something greater than your own strength, you'll find yourself running on empty. That's why beginning each day with a deliberate effort to draw closer to God isn't just a spiritual habit. It's a survival strategy. When you wake up in the morning, before the texts start coming in, before the emails pile up, and before the noise of the world starts screaming for your attention, take a moment to pause, breathe, sit still in that quiet space. Speak to God like you would to a trusted friend. Be honest. You don't need poetic words or perfect prayers. Just be real. Tell him what you're worried about. Tell him what you're grateful for. Ask for wisdom, for patience, for strength. The goal isn't to check off a spiritual box. It's to start the day in alignment with truth. And then listen. That's something many people forget. Prayer isn't just talking, it's also listening. Take time to be quiet, not with a screen in your hand, not with music in your ears, but in silence. God often speaks in stillness. He doesn't shout over the noise. He waits for your attention. In that quiet, you'll find direction. A verse may come to mind. A name might pop into your heart. A new perspective will begin to rise. This kind of spiritual awareness doesn't come from rushing. It comes from resting. It comes from resting. Reading scripture, even if it's just a few verses, is like feeding your soul breakfast. Just as your body needs food in the morning, your spirit needs truth. Don't treat it like a textbook or a checklist. Let the words sink in. Ask yourself, what does this mean for me today? You might be surprised how one simple line can shift your entire mindset for the day. When you meditate on those words, when you carry them in your heart, they begin to shape your decisions, your reactions, your relationships. Throughout the day, keep the conversation going. Invite God into your work, your meetings, your errands, your parenting, your silence. Whisper a prayer in the car. Thank him for the little things. Ask him to guide your words before a tough conversation. The more you involve him, the more natural it becomes. It's not about being overly spiritual or acting like you have it all together. It's about living with awareness that you're not alone. And don't forget to reflect. At the end of the day, look back. Where did you feel peace? Where did you lose it? Which ones drained you? Bring it all to God without filters. This daily rhythm of beginning, walking, and ending your day with God creates a foundation that no storm can shake. It doesn't always change your circumstances, but it changes you. And that changes everything. Your thoughts shape your life more than you realize. Every action, every decision, every reaction begins as a thought. That's why guarding and renewing your mind daily is one of the most important things you can do. The world is constantly feeding your mind through media, conversations, experiences, with messages that often carry fear, comparison, discouragement, or lies about your identity. If you're not intentional about what you allow to stay in your mind, you'll find yourself living in reaction instead of in purpose. The first step in improving your thoughts is awareness. Pay attention to what you're thinking about when you're alone, when you're quiet, when things go wrong, or even when things go right. Are your thoughts hopeful or anxious? Do they uplift or tear down? Do they reflect faith or fear? Many people carry around toxic thoughts for years without realizing it. Negative self-talk becomes normal. Limiting beliefs become comfortable. You begin to agree with lies like I'm not good enough. I always fail, and nothing ever changes. These thoughts don't just visit, they take root. And what takes root grows fruit. So every day you have to interrupt those patterns. When you catch a thought that doesn't align with truth, don't just let it sit there. Challenge it. Ask, is this thought helpful? Is it kind? Is it true? If it's not, replace it. Speak truth out loud if you have to. Speak what you know is right, even if you don't feel it yet. Saying, I am chosen, I am capable, I have purpose might feel strange at first, but over time, truth spoken consistently can rewire the patterns your mind has accepted for too long. Another powerful way to renew your thoughts is to fill your mind with uplifting content. What you watch, read, and listen to matters more than you think. Podcasts, books, music, conversations. These are all food for the mind. If you feed yourself junk, don't be surprised when you feel tired, anxious, or uninspired. But if you feed your mind things that build you, grow you, and point you toward hope and purpose, you'll notice a shift in how you think and how you carry yourself throughout the day. Gratitude is also a mental habit that transforms thinking. Every day, take time to list things you're thankful for. Not just the big things, but the small ones too. A warm meal, a kind word, a moment of quiet. Gratitude doesn't erase problems, but it refocuses your perspective. It reminds your mind that even in chaos, there is good. Even in struggle, there is growth. Your thoughts are like seeds. Whatever you plant in your mind and water with repetition and emotion will eventually show up in your life. If you want peace, plant peaceful thoughts. If you want confidence, plant truth. Don't let your thoughts run wild. Train them. Guide them. Speak to them with authority. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life, and improving them every day is a decision that leads to freedom. Your words carry more power than you can imagine. They build or they break, they heal or they harm. Every sentence you speak has weight, and that weight doesn't disappear once the words leave your mouth. It settles in the hearts of the people around you. What you say shapes how others see themselves, how they feel, and how they respond. That's why it's essential to improve your words every single day. This isn't about being eloquent or perfect with speech. It's about being intentional, being wise, and being kind. Start by listening to yourself. Pay attention to the way you speak in everyday moments. Are your words uplifting or cutting? Do you speak encouragement, or do you constantly complain? Are you quick to offer praise, or are you quicker to criticize? Often we underestimate the power of our tone and timing. A careless comment, even if it's just a joke, can stay with someone for days. A harsh response said in a moment of stress can damage trust that took months to build. Choose to speak life. That means being someone who brings encouragement even when it's not asked for. It means complimenting people sincerely, not just for their achievements, but for who they are. Patient, loyal, thoughtful, resilient. It means choosing to see the good and calling it out. Everyone's fighting a battle you can't see, and sometimes your words can be the only light they hear all day. But this also applies to how you speak to yourself. The words you say to yourself in private are often the ones that shape your identity the most. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not good enough, or I always mess things up, those words don't just sit there. They become beliefs. Speak to yourself with the same grace you'd offer a friend. Say, I'm growing. I'm learning. I can do better next time. Your internal dialogue becomes your external reality. Also, be aware of the temptation to gossip or speak negatively about others. It may feel harmless in the moment or even entertaining, but it damages not only the person being spoken about, it changes you. It makes you more cynical, more judgmental, more disconnected from compassion. Choose instead to be the person who doesn't pass on negativity. Be someone others trust, knowing their name is safe in your mouth, even when they're not in the room. There's also great power in silence. You don't need to respond to everything. You don't need to win every argument. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Holding your tongue is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's better to pause and reflect than to react and regret. Practice speaking words that bring calm in the storm, clarity in the confusion, and hope in the darkness. Speak blessings over your day and over your family. Speak prayers instead of curses. Speak vision over your future, even if your present doesn't look like it yet. Speak what you want to grow, because your words are seeds, and what you plant today, you will see tomorrow. Character is the foundation of who you are when no one is watching. It's not about perfection or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about being real and consistent in your values and actions. Improving your character every day means choosing to live with integrity, honesty, and faithfulness, even in the smallest moments that seem insignificant. Because those moments shape the person you become. Integrity is more than just telling the truth. It's about doing the right thing even when it's difficult or when no one else would know if you didn't. It's about honoring your commitments, keeping your promises, and standing firm in your principles. Sometimes that means saying no when it's easier to say yes. Sometimes it means admitting a mistake instead of covering it up. It means being reliable, dependable, and trustworthy. The way you handle the small things reveals a lot about your character. Are you punctual? Do you follow through on your word? Are you honest in your work? even when no one is watching. Small acts of faithfulness build a strong foundation for bigger responsibilities. If you can't be trusted with little, how will you be trusted with much? Improving your character starts in the everyday choices you make. Choosing kindness over convenience, humility over pride, patience over anger. Your character also grows when you take responsibility for your actions. It's easy to blame others when things go wrong, but true strength is found in owning your part. When you admit your faults and seek to learn from them, you open the door to growth. The most respected people are those who can say, "I was wrong," and then take steps to make things right. Faithfulness is another key element of character. Being faithful means being loyal, not just to people, but to your values, your goals, and your purpose. It means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means perseverance when the path gets hard. The world is full of people who start well but don't finish. Improving your character daily means cultivating endurance and commitment. Humility plays a vital role in strengthening your character. It means recognizing that you don't have all the answers, that you need help, and that others have value too. Humility keeps you teachable and open to growth. It helps you treat others with respect and dignity, no matter their status or background. When you live humbly, you create space for grace, both for yourself and for those around you. Your character also shows in how you treat others, especially those who can do nothing for you. Do you extend kindness to strangers? Do you show respect to those in service roles? Are you generous with your time, your resources, and your attention? The way you interact with the world around you reflects the condition of your heart. Improving character isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong process that requires daily intentionality. Sometimes you'll fall short, and that's okay. The key is to get up, learn, and keep moving forward. Character is built through consistent, small acts of courage, honesty, and love. The better you become at living with integrity, the more peace you will find in your heart, and the more trust you will earn from others. Your time, health, and finances are some of the most valuable resources you have, and learning to steward them wisely is essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. Each of these areas requires daily attention and intentional care because neglecting any one of them can create stress and imbalance that affect your entire well-being. Time is the one resource you can never get back once it's gone. That's why managing it carefully is so important. Every day you are given 24 hours, no more, no less, and how you choose to use those hours determines the quality of your life. Improving your time management starts with understanding your priorities. What truly matters to you? What aligns with your values and goals? When you know your priorities, you can learn to say no to distractions and yes to what brings meaning and progress. Planning your day with intention, whether by using a schedule, a to-do list, or simple mental focus, helps you stay on track and avoid wasting precious minutes on things that don't matter. Remember, how you use your time is how you use your life. Your health is the foundation that supports all your ambition. Without good health, your energy and motivation decline, and even the simplest tasks become difficult. Taking care of your body is not about perfection or appearance. It's about respect for the vessel that carries your spirit. Daily habits like drinking enough water, eating nourishing foods, getting adequate sleep, and moving your body regularly create resilience and vitality. Even small changes like a short walk or stretching can make a significant difference over time. Avoiding harmful habits and managing stress also play critical roles in maintaining your well-being. When you honor your body, you equip yourself to pursue your dreams with strength and endurance. Finances are another crucial area where wise stewardship makes all the difference. Money is a tool that can either control you or serve you, depending on how you handle it. Managing your finances well means being intentional about budgeting, saving, and spending. Tracking where your money goes each month helps you identify waste and make better choices. Saving even small amounts builds security and opens doors for future opportunities. Learning to live within your means and avoiding unnecessary debt reduces stress and increases freedom. Generosity, too, is part of financial stewardship. Giving not only blesses others, but also shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, creating a cycle of positivity and gratitude. Improving in these areas isn't about making huge leaps all at once. It's about small, consistent steps. Each day is a new chance to prioritize your time, make healthy choices, and be wise with your money. These habits compound over weeks, months, and years, leading to a life marked by balance, purpose, and peace. When you steward your time, health, and finances well, you create a foundation that supports your dreams and enriches your relationships. Remember, the way you treat these resources reflects the value you place on your life and the future you want to build. By improving your management of time, health, and finances every day, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're setting yourself up for a life of greater freedom, joy, and impact. So start now. Take one small step today to honor your time, care for your body, and manage your money wisely. The results will follow, and your life will be transformed.